I want to thank everyone for tuning in to the Father Time Network. Hope everyone is doing well. My name is Anthony, and on my platform, I talk about the importance of being a father. I'm here to make being a father cool again. But before I start, let's get into that intro. So today, I want to talk a little bit about co-parenting, right? So for those that don't know, I have a 13-year-old daughter who I have custody over. So me and her mother, we're going through the whole co-parenting thing, right? And this week was the week my daughter, visits her mom. And when my daughter was dropped back off, she had her hair colored. One half was black, the other half was blonde, like split down the middle, looking like Cruella de Vil. And when I seen my daughter, I instantly got upset. My daughter knows that under my roof in my household, I don't allow that. You're not dyeing your hair. You're not wearing no makeup. You're not doing no eyelashes. You're not doing any of that at 13 years old. And her mother knows that. So I'm like, first of all, I didn't even really see it when my daughter was first dropped off. She had what do y'all call them things? A bonnet. She had a bonnet on. I didn't see it till we actually got home. And I'm like, what is going on with your hair? Oh, I dyed it when I was with mommy, and mommy ain't say nothing about it. I'm like, your mother ain't say nothing about it. I instantly picked up the phone and called the mother of my child. Yo, why would you let her come back to my house with her hair colored blonde and black? When we start doing that, she's like, oh, well, I left her in the house by herself for a little while. I had to run out, and when I came back, her hair was like that. The mother of my child allows certain things that I don't allow. Like, my daughter can wear a little bit of makeup. She doesn't mind. My daughter can talk to boys at times. She doesn't mind. My daughter obviously can color her hair. She doesn't mind. Under my roof, none of that is going down. You're not allowed to talk to no boys, and you're not allowed to do no dye or none of that stuff. And my daughter knows this. So this is one of the reasons why I say you should try to make things work when it comes to the woman that you have children with, right? Because some of these children will try to play both parents against each other. She knows that me and her mom don't really talk like that. So again, she hid the dyeing in her hair until she actually got home and it was time for her to go to school. Then she took the bonnet out and bust out with it. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck going on with your hair? Like, you really think you're about to go to school like that? At this point, it's 7:45, almost 8 o'clock. It's time for her to go to school. So obviously, yes, she is about to go to school like that. So when I had the conversation with her mom, I'm like, yo, you got to send our daughter some money so she can get this crap out her hair. Like, I'm not going for this in my household, and you know that. Regardless of the situation, if she did it when you wasn't around, before you sent her back to me, you should have took her to the salon and got all that stuff out her hair. I'm not having my 13-year-old daughter walking around with two-tone hair. Like, what are we doing here? What type of example are we trying to set for our child? What type of woman are we raising here? So she tells me, oh, why you being petty? You always trying to make things difficult for me as a mother. And I'm listening to this woman like, what are you talking about? When I dropped our daughter off to you, she had her natural hair color, black. It wasn't no two-tone this, half her hair wasn't blue, half her hair wasn't green. I don't go for that. So when she's dropped back off to me, her hair is two-tone. Blonde and black. Trying to make things difficult for you because I tell you got to send her some money so she can get all this stuff out her hair? Like, man. So, make a long story short, me and this woman is going back and forth. Now she tells me, now that I got custody of our daughter, I'm making it hard for her as a mother. I'm always getting in between her and her daughter and this, that, and the third. I'm just like, yo, you're not taking any accountability for what you're doing. I have certain rules in my household. And you allow our daughter to do certain things in your household that I don't allow. So all that stuff should be nipped in the bud. The things that you don't allow in your household, I'm not allowing our daughter to do once I drop her off. So if I say I don't want no makeup, no hair dye, none of this stuff under my roof, why are you sending our daughter back to me with these things? And then when I tell you I need you to fix that, you look at me like I'm causing problems. Like the hair dye or whatever for her to dye her hair back was like $10, $15. Like, yo, cash up your daughter $15 so she can go get her hair, right. And it wasn't about the $15 because I could have easily paid that, no problem. As a man, it's about the principles. You know what I expect under my roof. And because I have custody, you try to violate that to make yourself look like the cooler or the better parent by letting our daughter do whatever she wants. And that's not going to happen. So I'm not here to make the mother of my child's life difficult. I'm not here to like guerrilla, co-parent, meaning anything that I say goes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not with all that. I want things to go smoothly. I want this to be a smooth co-parenting relationship. We only got 5 more years that we have to co-parent together, and then our daughter will be 18 years old. In 3 years, our daughter will be driving. All this stuff will be done. So I'm just telling this woman, like, yo, respect my household. Because once our daughter is with me and I'm the primary parent, you're going to expect me to make sure that she's safe. And to me, a little girl walking around with two-tone hair, makeup on, nails on, eyelashes, spandex pants, that's not a good look. Not for my child, at least. So we're going to stick to the rules that I set under my roof. And in no way am I trying to make this co-parenting thing difficult. And I don't know, man. I just feel like you should just stay with the woman that you have children with, man. Just to make it easier to raise, your kids, man. Because like I said, once y'all split, these kids try to play both parents against each other, and it's not good in no way, shape, or form. You know what I'm saying? Especially when one parent feels like, you got the upper hand and you're trying to make their relationship difficult with the child when that's not what you're trying to do. You're literally just trying to set rules, for your kids to abide by under your household, in your household. You know what I'm saying? Like, my daughter knows that, like, there's certain rules that you're going to follow when you live with dad. You're not just going to do anything. You're not going to be in your room, talking to boys on the phone at 13 years old. Now, you can have little girlfriends and talk to your little school buddies and things like that, but we ain't doing the boy thing right now. Maybe when you're about 16, 15, we can entertain a little boyfriend and all that, because, for me, what I don't want to do is shelter my daughter to the point where once she does get out into the world, she's like totally lost. She doesn't know how to talk to a man. She doesn't know how to have a conversation. She doesn't know, the things to look for. You know what I'm saying? So when she's 16, I'm going to, let her spread her wings a little bit. Hopefully she'll be able to drive. She can go to the little mall, go to the little skating ring, little sleepovers and stuff like that with her buddies. I'm going to start to let her go out into the world. Because for me, one of the things that helped me out is my mom letting me get out there in the streets early. I did a lot of things early. So by the time I became an adult, I'm just like, yo, I'm cool on that. I've been there, done that. That ain't where I'm at right now in life. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to allow my daughter to, start dyeing her hair and wearing makeup and all that. But at 13, it's just like, not right now. And I also want my daughter to respect my rules. You know what I'm saying? So if I set a rule and I say, yo, we not doing that right now, this is what we doing. You're going to respect that. So it's just crazy, man, how some women, when they do things, man, it's just like hard for them to take accountability for their actions. I don't believe that I was making things difficult for the mother of my child by saying, yo, cash app her, $15, $20 so she can go to the hair store and get some dye and get her hair back right. Because honestly, when she was dropped off to you, I didn't send her to you like that. When she was dropped back off to me, now she got two-tone hair and she has to walk around my household and go to school like that. And I don't allow that. So yes, I'm calling you like, yo, you got to fix that. So I don't think that I was being petty. I think that I was setting boundaries and letting not only the mother of my child know, but letting my daughter know that disrespect is not going to be tolerated under dad's roof. If dad says something, then that's what goes. And that's how it's going to be. I just literally bring y'all the stories and the things that I go through, as a father. And try to prepare some of the fathers for the things that they could possibly go through. When you're co-parenting, man, it could be easy, it could be difficult. For me, I wouldn't say it's difficult, but it is challenging at times. And I just want to make all the fathers aware, man. When you split with the woman that you have children with, these are some of the things that you may have to deal with. You know what I'm saying? With the mother of your child may allow under her roof may not necessarily be the things that you allow under your roof. So now you got the kid in the middle, and it's just crazy, man. So to all the fathers, man, try to stick in there, try to hang in there, try to make it work. Because if you don't, these are some of the issues and some of the little petty things that you're going to go through on your co-parenting journey. This is the Father Time Network, and I'm here to make being a father cool again.